make a video how to get kicked out of the Army painter as fast as you can. Start referring to your tools, your techniques, and your tips. It's your fault. You signed us up.
My name is Phil Hall. I am the Glacial Geek. I run a YouTube channel called The Glacial Geek. The Glacial Geek is a miniature wargaming channel. It focuses on the hobby through gaming, through painting, through just talking about the lore, whatever it is. It's about finding the joy in the hobby.
Phil, I'm excited on a few levels here. Finally, I'm sitting and talking competitive gaming, and the necessary evil, if you might, is painting an army so you can get it on the table.
Yeah.
You've told me that you love this process. Now, don't be mistaken, I like it too, but sometimes you have 100 Space Marines and you're gonna go through them, it is kind of repetitive. How do you make that fun?
So the whole idea for me, when you look at an entire army that you have to paint, you need to set your expectations to the level that's going to allow you to enjoy what you're doing. Because if you set your expectations to, winning best painted at Adepticon, and what you really only need to be enjoyable is the battle ready so that you can get your 10 points in a game that you're going to play. There's a separation between those. That's where the gruel, that's where the upset comes, that's where the agony comes.
Yeah.
If you set your expectation to like a 3-color battle ready, got this for the tournament, I got my 10 points, you are going to enjoy the process better because you're not going to feel as much pressure to create that.
Truer words were never spoken.
Exactly, and you can always go back and do a better job on it if you have a certain character that does really well, or you really like what it does, or you think it looks awesome and deserves a better paint job. You can always do that, but you should do that when going that extra mile is going to bring you the joy. If you start to push yourself to do things above what you're enjoying, it quickly becomes a task, it quickly becomes a burden, and you lose the joy of the hobby. And this is a hobby. This is what we do for fun. This is what we do to enjoy ourselves. And if you're trying to push yourself because you saw it on Instagram, you saw it on Facebook, and you think that that's how you're supposed to do it, you will quickly find that that's gonna suck all the joy out of this hobby. So do what you want to do when it comes to painting, and then push yourself as you progress, as you become more comfortable. For instance, since I've been doing this factory team and seeing the awesome paint job that the other guys have done, I really want to push myself with my painting and just put a little bit more effort into my paint jobs for certain models, because I want to try something. I want to try something new, and it's exciting and fun because I don't feel I have to. It becomes something that I want to do.
So just to sum it up, basically the way your philosophy is don't aim too high, aim for what you're capable of so you don't get stressed, like one of them.
Exactly.
And the other one would be pick an easy color scheme that you're comfortable with and products that help you do that.
Exactly.
More or less.
Absolutely. And I mean, it's all about, you have to be a bit self-reflective. You have to understand yourself. You have to understand what it is that you're really trying to do.
Not good enough.
We're not. But if you do a little bit of that, if you do a little bit of self-reflection, you do a little bit of self-understanding, and you understand what it is that you want, then you can actually achieve it and have joy in this hobby as opposed to the grind. Because the burnout, the shame, and the struggle come when what you want to do and what you're doing don't match. And finding that fun and finding how that fun changes as you continue to progress through the hobby is my top tip to making sure that you continue to enjoy this hobby.
That was great.